At the restaurant, my sister declared loudly, "Ariana, find another table. This one's for family, not adopted kids." Laughter erupted from the table, everyone nodding in agreement. Then the waiter slid a $32.70 bill toward me for their entire meal. I smiled, sipped my drink, and quietly paid it. But then a voice cut through. "Hold on a moment." Grandma June, 78 and still commanding, stood at the table's end. "I've watched this family for years," she said, her tone icy, "and I've seen how you treat Ariana." My mother tried to interrupt, but Grandma silenced her. "I'm 78 and I'm not well. Doctors say my time's short." The table fell silent. Even nearby diners stopped talking. "I've spent these months sorting my affairs, ensuring my legacy goes to someone who deserves it." She pulled an envelope from her purse. A new will, signed and notarized yesterday. Melody's eyes gleamed with greed. She'd been banking on that inheritance, already spending it in her mind. "My entire estate, every dollar, property, and investment goes to Ariana." Chaos erupted. Melody screamed. Kenneth slammed his fist. My parents begged. Other diners stared at the spectacle. Then Grandma dropped the real truth. "When Lucia and Gregory adopted you, Ariana, they received $750,000 from your birth parents' trust, meant for your care, education, everything." My hands trembled as she showed me documents, bank statements, transfer records. They'd spent it all. Vacations, luxury cars, Melody's private school, Kenneth's college fund, none of it on me. "That's theft," Grandma said softly. "They stole from a child." I'd worn second-hand clothes while Melody got designer outfits, taken loans for community college while Kenneth's elite university was fully paid, all with my money. 3 days later, I stood with Grandma at a press conference. She revealed everything. The stolen trust fund, years of exclusion and cruelty, medical reports from 3 doctors proving her sound mind, and bank records tracing every cent of my $750,000. Then Melody burst in, mascara streaking, yelling, "It's all lies, that adopted brat stole my inheritance." A reporter called out, "What about the claims your parents stole Ariana's trust fund?" Melody snapped, "That money was ours. We earned it raising her ungrateful self." Her confession, caught on camera, went viral within hours. The court hearing was quick. Judge Porter reviewed the evidence and ruled decisively. The will contest is dismissed with prejudice. Lucia and Gregory Hayes must repay $750,000 plus 22 years of interest, $2.3 million total, within 90 days. Unable to pay, my parents lost everything. Their house, cars, all gone. Gregory got 3 years in prison for fraud. Lucia got 2. The family that lived lavishly off my stolen money was now behind bars. Kenneth went bankrupt, repaying $400,000 for the education funded by my trust. His marriage collapsed under the strain. Melody's public outburst ruined her prospects. Her husband left her, her restaurant venture crashed, and her tell-all book was rejected for being riddled with lies. 6 months after Grandma June passed peacefully in my arms, I stood in the headquarters of my foundation, dedicated to helping adopted children escape abuse. We'd already supported over 200 kids. Kenneth sent a desperate message. "Mom and Dad are struggling. Dad's health is failing in prison. Mom has nothing. Can't you help them?" I replied carefully. "They were never my parents. But I'll donate $750,000 to a fund for abused adopted children in their names. That's their only legacy." A year later, Business Magazine featured me, not as the heir to billions, but as a CEO running multiple companies and a foundation that had helped over 500 children. Melody was working in telemarketing. Lucia was in a women's shelter. Gregory remained in prison, his health deteriorating.